Fellas, let's be brutally honest for a second. If you're a man over 50, you already know this. There's one thing that used to happen every single morning that doesn't always happen the same way anymore. I'm talking about that natural effortless rise that greets you before your feet even touch the ground. But what if I told you the secret to bringing that strong, confident morning performance back has nothing to do with what you do in the morning? In fact, the real fix happens while you sleep. And it starts with one powerful bedtime powder that supports blood flow, hormone balance, and vascular recovery, all while you're unconscious. Stick with me for the next few minutes. 99% of men focus on the morning, but the real magic happens before you close your eyes. During deep sleep, your testosterone levels surge, your blood vessels heal. Nitric oxide, the molecule that controls erections, gets replenished, your stress hormone cortisol drops, or at least, that's how it should happen. For men over 50, this process is slower, vessels stiffen, sleep becomes lighter, stress stays high, and the morning suffers. This is where bedtime powders come in, because each one targets a system your body depends on for strong, reliable morning performance. Let's break them down. Powder number 1, the Circulation Igniter Beetroot Powder. When it comes to restoring strong, reliable morning erections for men over 50, nothing is as fundamental as reawakening the body's ability to move blood effortlessly through the vessels. Beetroot powder stands out among natural options because it contains one of the most important nutrients for male vascular health, dietary nitrates. These nitrates convert into nitric oxide inside the body, and nitric oxide is the exact molecule that signals your blood vessels to relax, widen, and allow more blood to travel into the pelvic region and the erectile tissues. The healthier your nitric oxide pathway is, the easier it becomes for your morning erection to appear naturally, stay firm, and stay consistent. One of the most powerful illustrations of how effective beetroot can be comes from a 2015 research study conducted at Queen Mary University of London, where scientists observed that adults who consumed dietary nitrates from beetroot experienced a significant improvement in blood vessel dilation and overall endothelial function. This improvement occurred within hours and reflected the body's increased ability to produce nitric oxide efficiently. When your blood vessels behave more youthfully, especially overnight, your morning performance often improves in ways many men have not experienced in years. Subtle CTA: if you've ever tried beetroot before or you're planning to start tonight, go ahead and share your experience in the comments because your feedback may encourage another man who needs this information today. Now, here is the part most men never hear. Beetroot powder is dramatically more effective when taken before bed, not first thing in the morning. During sleep, your blood vessels undergo repair, your tissues recover from daily stress, and your body enters a phase where nitric oxide production becomes crucial to restoring healthy nighttime circulation. When you take beetroot at night, you supply your body with the exact materials it needs, right when it needs them, to rebuild endothelial strength and promote smoother, more responsive blood flow by morning. For best results, the ideal amount for men over 50 is 1 teaspoon of beetroot powder mixed into a glass of warm water, low-fat milk, or herbal tea. This dosage provides enough natural nitrates to support nitric oxide production without overwhelming the system. Those who prefer capsules can aim for 500 to 1000 milligrams of beetroot extract, but the powder tends to work more directly because it enters the bloodstream quickly and provides a richer nitrate profile. Beetroot should be taken 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, allowing the nitrates to be absorbed and converted as your body transitions into its recovery phases. Avoid pairing it with heavy meals or high-fat foods at night because that slows absorption and can reduce the nitric oxide boost. Instead, consuming it on a relatively light stomach enhances its ability to circulate efficiently while you sleep. Men who follow this nighttime approach consistently often report noticeable improvements within 10 to 14 days, although the full vascular benefits may become even more pronounced after 3 to 4 weeks of continued use. As your bloodstream becomes more responsive and your vessels regain flexibility, you may find that morning erections arrive faster, feel firmer, and return with more regularity. These changes can be subtle at first and then suddenly obvious, as if your body relearns a pattern it once performed effortlessly. Beetroot does not act like a stimulant or a pharmaceutical pill. Instead, it builds a foundation that supports long-term circulation, making the results feel more natural and sustainable. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. While beetroot lays the groundwork by opening your blood vessels and feeding your nitric oxide pathway, your nighttime routine becomes even more powerful when you combine this improved circulation with another powder that supports a completely different, but equally important system in your body. And when both systems work together, the effect on your morning performance can be surprisingly strong. Let's explore that next. Powder number 2, the hormone and libido supporter maca or ashwagandha. After strengthening nighttime circulation with beetroot powder, the next essential step for restoring powerful, consistent morning erections is supporting the hormonal system, specifically the delicate relationship between testosterone, cortisol, and deep sleep. Many men over 50 assume testosterone simply drops with age, but what truly reduces morning vitality is not always a lack of testosterone. Often it is the presence of chronic stress hormones, especially cortisol, that block testosterone from performing its natural role. When cortisol is high at night, your body struggles to enter deep sleep, your testosterone rhythm becomes disrupted, your libido weakens, and your morning erection can lose its firmness or disappear altogether. This is where natural adaptogenic powders like maca or ashwagandha become extremely valuable. Adaptogens do not artificially raise testosterone. Instead, they help your body rebalance stress hormones, improve sleep quality, enhance libido, and support the natural hormone rhythm that men rely on for strong early morning performance. One powerful study published in 2019 by researchers at Chhatrapati Shahaji Maharaj University in India found that men who took ashwagandha experienced better sleep, lower nighttime cortisol, and improved markers of hormone balance. When cortisol drops during sleep, the testosterone produced overnight can finally do its job, leading to more energy, stronger sexual responsiveness, and more consistent morning erections. The fascinating thing about maca and ashwagandha is that they do not rely on brute force, they work subtly, helping the body restore its natural hormonal intelligence. For example, maca contains plant compounds known as macamids that have been shown to enhance desire, vitality, and mood, while ashwagandha helps regulate the stress response and relax the nervous system before sleep. Together, these benefits create an internal environment where your hormones align with your biology rather than fighting against it. To use these powders effectively, take 1 teaspoon of maca powder or half a teaspoon of ashwagandha powder about 45 minutes before bed. Mixing them with warm water or a calming herbal tea helps absorption and supports relaxation. Avoid taking high doses, especially at night, because adaptogens are most powerful when used consistently rather than aggressively. Their purpose is not to overstimulate you but to realign your sleep and hormone rhythm, so your body can function the way it was meant to. Most men begin noticing improvements in sleep depth, relaxation, and next-day energy within 7 to 10 days, while more noticeable changes in libido and morning performance often appear after 2 to 3 weeks of steady nighttime use. As your stress hormones calm down and your hormonal rhythm finds balance, you may wake up feeling more energized, more responsive, and more naturally prepared for intimacy without forcing the process. What makes this especially effective is that maca or ashwagandha does not conflict with the benefits of beetroot, it complements them perfectly. While beetroot opens the pathways for stronger blood flow, adaptogens ensure your hormonal signals work in harmony with those pathways. When the body is both calm and hormonally aligned, the morning response tends to return with a level of firmness and predictability that many men have not experienced in years. However, there is still one more system that dramatically influences your morning strength, and most men have no idea how much it affects their performance until it becomes a problem. The next powder supports this hidden part of male health, and once you understand what it does, everything about your nighttime routine will make even more sense. If you're finding this helpful, make sure you subscribe so you never miss the next step in rebuilding your strength naturally. Powder number 3, the anti-inflammatory and prostate support blend turmeric plus black pepper. As we strengthen circulation with beetroot, and restore hormonal rhythm with maca or ashwagandha, there is one final system that quietly controls the reliability of your morning erections, especially for men over 50. This system is often ignored even though it affects everything from pelvic blood flow to nighttime comfort to overall vascular responsiveness. That system is inflammation, particularly in and around the pelvic region, the prostate, and the blood vessels responsible for erectile function. When inflammation builds up silently over the years, it can reduce the flexibility of blood vessels, narrow microcirculation pathways, and create subtle pressure or discomfort that interferes with the natural morning response. This is where the powerful combination of turmeric and black pepper steps in. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known for its strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Curcumin helps calm irritation, reduce oxidative stress inside blood vessels, and support the tissues that influence circulation to the penis. However, curcumin on its own is not absorbed efficiently, which is why it must be paired with black pepper, containing piperine, a compound shown to increase curcumin absorption by as much as 20-fold. When taken before bed, this blend supports the body's nighttime repair cycles, helping blood vessels relax, tissues calm down, and pelvic circulation move more freely by morning. A significant study published in 2017 by researchers at the University of Tsukuba in Japan demonstrated that curcumin supplementation reduced markers of inflammation and oxidative stress in adults, improving vascular health indicators. This is important because oxidative stress and inflammation are two major contributors to the weakening of erectile function as men age. By addressing these issues directly at night, turmeric helps restore a healthier circulatory environment for the morning erection to occur naturally and consistently. To use this blend effectively, mix half a teaspoon of turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper in warm water, a soothing nighttime drink, or low-fat milk about 30 minutes before bed. This timing allows your body to absorb the curcumin and begin reducing inflammation during the early and middle phases of sleep, when repair processes are most active. Avoid taking it with heavy late-night meals because curcumin works best when digestion is not overloaded. Men who use this combination consistently tend to notice subtle improvements in pelvic comfort, reduced nighttime restlessness, and smoother morning blood flow within 10 to 14 days, with more substantial benefits appearing between 3 to 5 weeks. These changes often feel gradual at first, but as inflammation decreases and circulation improves, the morning erection begins returning with better reliability, less tension, and a more natural sense of firmness. The beauty of this powder is how effortlessly it completes the nighttime routine. Beetroot opens the pathways, adaptogens balance the hormonal signals, and turmeric clears the obstacles that restrict blood flow and tissue responsiveness. Together, they create a nighttime environment where your body finally has the freedom to repair, reboot, and restore the vitality that aging often slows down. And while these powders work individually, their combined effect often feels like giving your body the support it has been waiting for over the years. Now that you understand how each powder strengthens a different system responsible for morning erections, you have a complete nighttime strategy built on science, recovery, and natural repair cycles. If you found value in this and want more men's health content that actually works, make sure you like this video, share it with someone who needs it, turn on notifications, and subscribe for more powerful insights.